All right, we're going to look at questions 4 and 5 since they're based on the same scatter plot. Consider the following scatter plot of amounts of carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide in grams per mile driven in the exhaust of cars. The least squares regression line has been drawn in the plot. Okay. Based on the scatter plot, the least squares line would predict that a car that emits 2 grams of carbon monoxide per mile driven would emit approximately how many grams of nitrogen oxide? Okay, so 2 grams of carbon monoxide is right here. All right, now since we don't have an equation, we're just going to use the least squares regression line to eyeball or estimate the predicted amount of nitrogen oxide. And it looks like it's going to be somewhere between 1.5 and 1.75. So let's go through the answer choices. A is too big, B is too small, C is too big, D looks reasonable, E is too small. So we'll go with D. All right, question 5. In the scatter plot shown in problem 4, the point indicated by the open circle, okay, so that point right there, has a negative residual, positive residual, zero value for correlation is an outlier. Okay. So let's just look at its residual, right? It is below the line, right? Or think of the line as giving the predicted value, and that dot is the actual value. Okay. So that actual value, I mean, if you had to estimate it, maybe it's like a 0.6. And the predicted value, if you were to estimate it, maybe around 1. Okay, so the residual is actual minus predicted. So 0.6 minus 1 is negative 0.4. The residual would indeed be negative. Okay. So A is the best answer.